Why?
Kind of ridiculous, yeah. But the point is, I get all kinds of crazy stuff in my inbox all the time. Some of it's tech, but some of it's not even tech. I say no to literally 99% of the things I get asked. But what if, just for fun, I said yes to everything? So I did. For a whole month, I said yes to everything in my inbox, including this beautiful casket. So the story behind why it's this casket is this is the model of casket that Taylor Swift popped out of in the Anti-Hero music video. Yeah, that one right there. That one is a Titan Orion series casket. Then after this video came out, there were a bunch of stories about how Taylor Swift accidentally became the face of the funeral industry for a second. So the story is that the company, Titan Caskets, actually has a pretty noble cause. So you might not know this, but the funeral industry, most of the companies making funeral equipment are selling it to funeral homes, who then package it all up and sell it to the customer, sort of like a middleman. That's how you end up getting these huge markups and paying $5,000, $10,000 for a casket. So Titan now is the fastest growing direct-to-consumer casket company in the US. Selling direct-to-consumer, cutting out the middleman, is how you end up with this $1,299 casket, the Orion, from the Taylor Swift music video. Much better. Also, once that showed up in the music video, they added the code SWIFTY at checkout, and so you get like $50 off. It's a pretty killer deal. Anyway, that is why they were in my inbox. Not because it's like some high-tech casket or anything like that. It's actually a very normal, high-quality steel casket with a locking mechanism and rubber gaskets. The innovation isn't necessarily with the casket itself, although it is pretty comfortable for a casket anyway. Let's see what else came in. Okay, so this
That's creepy.
is a headset for your headset. It's called the Conquest VR. The idea here being you have a VR headset and you put this on, you're in the game, but if you want to do audio, you need either earbuds or a headset to go on top of it, which isn't exactly ideally designed. And so this is a $200 high-res audio solution to clip onto the VR headset. So now here's where you end up. You're in here.
That shit's so ass. That shit ass.
Obviously, it's much better to have a lightweight headset that's not adding extra weight. And yeah, that's what it does. So overall, I'm tempted to give these like a 7 out of 10. Like they work. And the idea is that they would pair and work with the game and not be extra cumbersome, but they're $200 or $179 currently. And for that, you can get a nice set of wireless headphones that are pretty lightweight and not have to risk it with these, so 7. Okay, this is by a company called Ranvu. It is a portable air conditioner and heater for yourself. This is the portable air conditioner. It's called the Metaura. The idea is there's fans and batteries inside, and you pick a temperature and you turn it on and you put it around your neck. I have found it to work pretty well. There is an app for it that you have to download and install, which is not ideal. And then it's in air conditioning mode right now. There you go. Here, this is the maximum. Oh, that's a breeze right there. You hear that, right? Just the bottom of my ears, chilling. Oh, now it's in heating mode, and it's blowing warm air now. So that's a thing it can do. So it has a 5,800 milliamp hour battery, and it costs $250. I'm trying to think of why it would cost this much. Like, it can heat and cool, but like you could get a scarf. Dang, it is warm. It's nice that it can get actually warm, but I don't see this being better than just like wearing a scarf. I'm gonna give this a 5 out of 10 because it works. It's just not a good use of money. That's not the only thing this company sent. They also sent this. This is Ranvu's electronic hand warmer. I'm glad it's this color. There's a tiny LCD screen that tells you your temperature. Hopefully nobody's judging you too hard because you are the warmest. Ooh, 81% battery. You are the warmest person on the bus. This is also like a red flag that's so hard to find their website. 4,000 milliamp hour battery. Oh, this is like a you can buy a bunch of, it's a wholesale price. 80 bucks. I feel like this logo looks a little too similar to the Apple News logo. 5 out of 10. Okay, these. Pretty simple. cases, and I said, we're doing customized cases. Send us your Memoji. I sent one of me, and I sent one of Mac, and these are the K-Sexy customized Memoji clear plastic cases that you get as a result. Take the plastic out. I don't know. That's what you end up with. You get a nice little K-Sexy watermark on the corner of your case. It might not be the highest quality thing in the world, but I guess mission accomplished.
That shit ass, bro. I don't know why he bought that shit. That's good ass.
But this is not the first case that I would pick. Here's the other thing. When you put a MagSafe case on a phone, you're supposed to get the little animation, then you plug it in and it's official MagSafe accessory. You can still MagSafe charge your phone with this on, but it is not giving the full MagSafe experience. I'll just put it that way. It does what it says it's supposed to do, which is, hey, it's your face on a case. Thumbs up. But yeah, as far as build quality and whether or not I would get it, I'm leaning like, let's go 3 out of 10. Okay, this one actually is sort of interesting to me. Here's the price, $250 right now on their website. And it's basically a 7-inch touchscreen that becomes the infotainment system in your car. It's clearly meant to be for older cars that don't have an infotainment system. We've tried it. It has some pros and cons, right? So you do have to plug it in both into power and into the audio jack in your car if it has one. There are other methods of connecting it to your car as well. Suction cup mount to put it up in your dash. On the user manual here, it shows that it works with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Now, when you actually fire it up and use it, it shows A Auto and iPlay. I actually think it's kind of solid. It adds functionality to your car, right? So this is a backup camera that can see in the dark with an LED light. You put this on the back of your car and you find a way to wire this all the way up to the front of your car and plug it in. And now you have a backup camera. It's fine for 250 bucks. Like, you don't have to buy a whole new car. You get most of the functionality. You can listen to music from your phone. You basically just have to face the challenge of like, how exactly do you connect it to your older car? Yeah, I'm gonna go 8 out of 10. Solid. All right.
Coke.
So I say yes to a lot of phones, right? I review a lot of phones on this channel. There's only so many things we can possibly cover and actually use, so there's plenty that we also say no to. This one, it's a Realme phone. You've seen Realme phones before, but as you can tell by this absurd looking box, it's a bit of a collab. I just picture the meeting that they had, which was like, oh yeah, how are we gonna break into the US market? We really need to get some more Realme phones in the hands of US customers. I have just the idea. So this is the phone. Bro. I'll get to that in a second.
Coca-Cola.
But it also came with the Realme.
Imagine going to school saying, I got a Coca-Cola phone. Everybody makes fun of you, bro. It's kind of sad.
Again.
I got a Coca-Cola
so
phone.
The Realme 10 Pro is actually a pretty good phone. It's a nice budget phone. Snapdragon 695, 120 Hz display, 5,000 milliamp hour battery with 33 watt charging, 108 megapixel camera. But again, this isn't just any normal Realme 10 Pro. It's the half Coca-Cola Realme 10 Pro. It just keeps going. Here's the
Bro.
Oh my god.
The stickers are fire.
Sticker pack in the top. And then you get the phone itself, which you're never gonna believe this, but it says Coca-Cola gigantic across the back of your phone. I like red and black, so like a little part of me is like, yo, it's kind of nice. But on the other hand, you are a billboard now for the Coca-Cola phone. That's what this is. And it keeps going. You turn on the phone. I'll show you the footage of this, but like the wallpaper included is Coca-Cola. The icon packs included are Coca-Cola. The sounds that come out of the phone for like the touch sounds and the ringtone are like Coca-Cola bottle sounds.
Nah, bro, that's a waste of money.
You didn't have to go this hard. I don't even drink Coca-Cola. I don't even like it, but I gotta have a little bit of respect for the fact that they did go absolutely to 11 with this collab, so I'm giving it an 11. It's an 11 out of 10. This is the best brand collab I've seen in a really long time, even if I would never buy it. We see a lot of headphones come through here, a lot of earbuds. This pair is from Gravistar.com, which it says on the case, and they're called the Sirius P5s. They're $80 and they're like a fairly normal set of earbuds. They have a IPX4, 40-hour battery life, electronic noise cancellation. They have a surprising amount of gimmicks to them for the $80. I have a flathead screwdriver here and you'll see why in a second. First of all, this is the case. This might be the strongest spring-loaded case I've ever seen in earbuds. You'll also notice there's lights on the back of them and lights on the back of the case. So when they're charging, it lights up green to let you know it's charging. The earbuds themselves, they kind of just look like normal old matte black AirPods, but they're like heavy and metallic and they don't really stay in my ears. So I would never be able to use these because it's just not possible. So that's kind of a problem for me. Here's the other gimmick though. Here's the shtick, right? And the case within a case can actually come out of this and go into a different design. This one being metal chomper here. So what you gotta do, unscrew this flathead screw. And sure enough, this whole thing just pops right out. And then you put this tray inside of a different case, like maybe this one. But this like customization thing with earbuds, you don't really see very much, especially in the ones we tend to look at, which are like the Sonys, the Pixel Buds, the AirPods that are all sort of locked in. They don't sound great and they don't stay in my ears, so again, I can't use them. I'm gonna give this a 7.
A 7? Really? Might as well just suck their dick.
All right, this one's pretty simple. This is a walkie-talkie, Retevis. We didn't actually own walkie-talkies, and it actually will turn out to be quite useful for us in car shoots. But initially, this company reached out and said, hey, we've got these radio frequency transmitters. And I was like, yeah, I'm saying yes to everything, so yeah, here's the shipping address. And their response was, okay, perfect. Do you have a license for this one? I said, no, I don't think I do. I didn't want to have to go get a license, so they suggested a lower power model. Instead, we ended up with this. Very functional walkie-talkie, multi-channel. It's got the little belt loop. It's got an antenna. I believe Andrew's in the other room with the other one. Paging Andrew, come in.
This is Astro. 4.
Astro, do a dance. 10-4.
Recalibrating.
The idea is it works, which is basically all I could ask. I literally don't know what else to ask of a walkie-talkie other than how far can it go, so I'll put the number on screen for what they say this will do right there. Astro, play Never Gonna Give You Up by Rick Astley.
Currently giving up.
Currently giving up.
Next. All right, last but not least, you've always wanted to have a multi-screen laptop. This company reached out and they make
$800
a multi-screen laptop setup. You just use your own laptop as the middle screen and then they make the 2 other screens that plug into it. It's kind of incredible. I've set this up, we've gotten it to work, unfold it like that. This is what the contraption looks like. It's a lot of plastic and hinges and then a display on each side. And then it comes with a bunch of cables in here. So if I were to use something like this, the 16-inch MacBook Pro, which it's actually perfectly sized for with these other 2 screens, you would literally just pop it over the top like this. You can see it adjusts in size, folds around the laptop screen. You plug all the screens in, and there's your multiple displays. It's kind of cool, I'm not even gonna lie. These are each 16-inch displays with a max refresh rate of 144 Hz. They're 2560 by 1800 LED IPS. They're not bad. They also have an anti-glare surface, so they kind of match decently with the MacBook Pro, not perfectly. It currently works with macOS right now. They're planning Windows in Q1 2023, so that may work soon. It accomplishes the goal, 9 out of 10. So what have we learned? Well, I actually have some learnings from all of this saying yes to pass along to you and for myself. So I'm of course in a very fortunate place where I can pull this off, where I just say yes to a bunch of stuff in my inbox and some really cool tech actually shows up at the studio. But it did shed some light on the experience for other potential creators. See, I tried to say yes to everything, but I actually wasn't able to end up with everything here at the studio. See, a lot of smaller companies that reach out and want some reviews to happen of their products, they have a small allotment of products that they get to give out for reviews. And so when they send something out, they want to really make sure that they're getting a video out of it. And so a lot of them will try to make sure they can guarantee a video from the creator that they're emailing, or even make you sign a contract saying that you will make a video on the thing if you receive it. Creators, don't sign those. I did say at the beginning though that I say no to 99% of things. And at the end of the day, that's a really good problem to have. I'm glad this challenge is over. Thanks for watching. Catch you guys in the next one.
What he's gonna do with the
Peace.
coffin?